Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com. Today is Thursday, June 25th. All right. Real quick look here at two. We're going to look at Apple and PCLN. I just want to really touch base with these. There are two consolidation boxes, well, actually three, that have taken place so far on these stages to the upside. There's one there. And then when we broke out of that, we had a nice little run. Here's our high, here's our low, here's our next one, okay? And basically, this is the next one. Then we had the big run to the upside. And here we are on the next one, okay? And as you can see, we have a trend line here that's in place to the upside if you use all the candles. Nice support. And we also broke the downtrend line. This was in a downtrend. Even though it pulled back today pretty heavy, I want you to keep an eye on Apple because I think potentially we can get to the top of this box or close anyway. But we have some solid support here. Even though the market has turned over a little bit, don't get too discouraged because I think we have one more up run before we really start to head to the downside. And we're going to take a look at a different time frame here real quick so you can see, your relative strength index plays a big role in these and what takes place. And let me get rid of all those drawings. Okay, you can see the massive sell-off here after we had that big move to the upside. Then we bounced down, then up, then down, and now we're under all this stuff right here, and it looks like it's going to go much lower. Potentially it could. 4330 is going to be the relative strength index on 14 period right now, but if we switch this over to 10, we could see that it's about 38. So we're getting a little bit closer down to the bottom here, so don't get too discouraged. To maintain this uptrend line, that you want to keep this target in place of this one here. To make sure that it's right on the lower Bollinger Band here. So when we drop down a little bit here, you can probably get 126.61 in that area, and then start spiking back up to the upside. So let the relative strength index set a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right, and then this consolidation box will stop moving to the upside on the next one. So just one more pop, and then we're going to drop big time. I think we're going to get a bounce in the market at the same time, but we'll have to see about that. Switch it back to the daily. We're going to look at PCLN real quick. PCLN is doing really well here in the sense of just holding its own on the 200-day moving average on the daily. We have four bottoms now here in place. Really tried to puncture it into close today, but still has not. It did puncture it one time, and two others were acting as support. So if we do break through, look for this to go a little bit lower and then bounce. But I think we're going to get a bounce on this and before we start heading down. And we could probably get up here to the 50 to 1200 area, to the 50-day moving average. So we'll have to keep an eye on that over the next few days and see if this will get rolling. All right, this is Matt over at milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com. Remember, if you're not a member, join today. We're having a blast in there and doing really well. All right, have yourself a great night. $9.99, get you a lifetime membership. milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com.